Hi, this is Colleen from Keeping the Peace, and welcome back for another episode of Colleen Answers Your Questions. Today we're in the down bar of episode 31 on this series, and the question came from Thisoldhomestead. There was a conversation going between him and several other people, so other people have already answered his question, but he wanted to know, are snap caps reusable? I've mentioned snap caps several times in my videos over the years, and a lot of times we just kind of take for granted that people know what we're talking about, and we shouldn't do that. So I just want to talk a little bit about snap caps, what they are, and he wants to know, are they reusable? Yes, they are, absolutely. There are lots of different companies that make snap caps. They're meant to be basically trainer ammunition so that you can get used to manipulating ammunition with your gun. You can cycle it through the slide. You can do dry fires without worrying about your firing pin being injured. And they come in every caliber known to man. I have kind of a little puddle of them here that I use here in my classroom, and then I have another one of these in my range bag that I use when I'm teaching. I tend to like to use the Tipton ones for teaching in the range because they actually do better under constant use. They actually hold up a little better. They hold their look and their consistency and everything. These that I have in here are mainly by Zoom. They're painted, probably aluminum. They're really lightweight with a rubber primer. And I find that over time they just get really boogered up. So here's one that really hasn't been used much because honestly I just don't use my 38 Special nearly as much as other calibers. So that's what it looks like new. And then this is what it looks like after it's been used a lot. So these are 9mm ones. And you can tell, I mean, they've been cycled through guns a lot. Thousands and thousands of times. They've been thrown on concrete, gravel, various things. And, you know, if you're going to buy one of these, you're going to intend to use it. Here's a little 380 one. Again, we don't use 380 nearly as much as the 9. It gets the most use, but you can just tell it gets boogered up because the paint comes off. Now, if you're going to try to find one for a 22, that's really important for a 22 because you do not want to dry fire a 22. The first ones I got for them, you know, I can't even remember the company, but they're these little plastic orange ones. Literally, these have broken. Like, chunks have come out of them and they've actually broken. So the metal ones are definitely preferable if you can get that. Or if you get the Tipton, they're absolutely my favorite. And I'll insert a picture here so you can see what they look like. They are basically a clear plastic. I have red ones and blue ones in 45, 40, 9mm, and 380. I've used them lots and lots and lots of times. They have basically a brass primer area rather than little rubber insert. And then a colored plastic cartridge portion, and the bullet portion is one piece. And then there's a spring inside there to maybe take, you know, some of that recoil as your firing pin strikes it. I doubt it moves much, but I just think they're a superior snap cap as far as repeated use. So if you're going to buy one that you intend to use a whole lot, I'd get the Tiptons. That's what I would recommend. If you use a favorite brand of snap cap, then comment below which one you like the most. I believe in the conversation on that other video, a lot of people were recommending Tiptons, and I do too. So yes, snap caps are reusable. They're meant to be cycled through your gun thousands of times. They're meant for you to be able to press your trigger and let your firing pin strike the primer area over and over and over and over without any damage. So I hope that helps you, and if you have other questions about snap caps, leave them down below. Thanks.